Hey everybody, all you pilgrims out there on this Ascension journey. Travis Carper, Ascension Guide, Holistic Health Coach. Okay, today I want to read a little bit, an old blog about the pineal gland. And I know there's been a whole bunch of videos on how to decalcify your pineal gland. But we're just going to do it again. We're going to iterate, we're going to say it again over, and also it'll lead us into a little bit of talk about food frequencies. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Okay, thinking of your biological body, your avatar, your vessel, as an energy vehicle. Okay. What are the kinds of energies you want to give your vehicle? Do you want to give it rest, rejuvenation, and care? Do you want to love it? Everything is conscious energy. Then what are the highest frequency energies for food, exercise, rest? Tuning the physical body in turn helps you listen to your light body, your soul, your spirit. Tune in and turn it on! Also, here's a list of things that you can do to decalcify your pineal gland. Yeah, there's a lot of fluoride and heavy metals in the drinking water and the air we breathe, and a lot of aluminum too. I'm up here in southern Oregon, and on the west coast here they spray the chemtrails, the geoengineering, quite a bit. Not sure what that negative agenda totally is about on that, besides poisoning us, but suffice to say, it dries everything out because the aluminum doesn't, and then it won't rain over here. That's why it's raining over on the east coast more, and the hurricanes happen over there. But anyways, so there's mass fires here, southern Oregon, California, and then those are the top two, and then Colorado and I believe Alaska right now. But as soon as the funding goes through and all of that changes, you know, Q, Trump, the White Hats, the whole alliance, the team working on changing the economic structure, the governance, everything that's going on behind the scenes, as soon as we get that changed over, we just got to be, you know, being patient, you know, because, you know, the old families, whatever, Rothschilds and Illuminati, that whole thing, it takes a while, because it's that kind of negative thing, influence has been around for thousands and thousands and thousands, you know, longer than that. If you go down even deeper down the rabbit holes, it's been a long time. So it's a transition phase that we're going through, and I always talk about the photonic waves and the light and where we're at in the planet, and that we're getting all this kind of cosmic help, cosmic intelligence, God, source. So this light that we're taking in also helps the pituitary and the pineal gland and the hormones it creates to open up your third eye, which is being more connected. That's all it is. It's like, you know, you're using your senses right here with this biological body, your avatar, and you're opening up one of your all these other senses, because there's a spectrum out there besides the visible spectrum that you can see, and we were meant to be more connected to source, and that's what everybody always feels, and that's why they feel lonely and stuff. Because they're always like, I want to go home, I want to be back in source, I want to be with God. Well, that's what we're doing. That's what we're working on. Okay, so decalcifying the pineal gland. Okay? All right, get yourself some, let's see, there's some organic blue eye skate fish oil. There's some other, like, I do, like, when I feel like it, I do the Norwegian cod liver oils, and try to get those, like, more sustainable, you know, ones. And cold pressed flaxseed oil, MSM. I do MSM crystals in with my powder mix that I make with turmeric and peppers, and I make a whole like thing that a concoction that I make for my biological body. So MSM crystals. You can do some like really raw, dark, organic chocolate. That's cool. Citric acid, garlic. Organic raw apple cider vinegar. I already talked about that. Organic oregano oil and neem extract. Boron. Hint, hint. Borax. Get yourself a box of borax and do a little bit. There's a whole protocol. You can read more about that. Dig into that. Melatonin, iodine. I do a little bit of kelp iodine. In fact, I do like a little kelp tablet, Icelandic kelp tablet, because it has some trace minerals in it. Tamarind, structured distilled water, Nigella sativa, the black seeds, zeolite, chaga mushroom. We've already done the mushroom booster video. Yoga, meditation, probiotics, we did that. Chlorophyll. Okay, so let's go talk a little bit about the food frequencies. Like a can of canned foods are like 0 frequency actually. Dried foods are in there, they're about 15 to 22 hertz. Fresh foods though are 20 to 30 hertz. So that's why I always talk about going to farmers markets or growing your own food, eating lots of raw vegetables and fruits, and doing your supplements and stuff, because you don't get the dirts and microbes off of anything anymore. Okay, so food frequencies, think about the frequency that your biological body is at, your avatar, and staying still and meditating and trying and raising up your frequency with the natural, with Gaia. Gaia's raising her frequency too, and the cosmic, the morphogenetic fields coming in, or the photonic waves that we're in. This is a whole morphogenesis, and at some point I will put together a video, like an overview of the ascension process through morphogenesis. So the morphogenic, same thing. These are all these fields. Even atoms have the electromagnetic, field. So that's what we're talking about when I say morphogenetic fields. They're everywhere, and the larger, higher your frequency goes, the more it grows out, and you don't feel as separated because you become close. You're close to that tree, the DNA structure of that tree, and you start raising your vibration so that you can hear and breathe with the earth better, and you have more flow and more happiness and more joy in your life. You ever seen the older, I'm older, but ladies and guys that garden and they have heirloom stuff that they're eating, people that have food forests in the backyard, and you ever see how happy they are? Sometimes they just sit outside and they watch bees and butterflies. I mean, it's just true. It's true. I mean, if you can slow down and, I know there's younger kids out there like, I want to play my video game though. But yeah, I mean, that's fun too. But I'm just saying, to get out in nature and if you want to like participate in your own ascension and the ascension of planet Earth, because that's what we came here to do, really, is just to wake everybody up, through this dark phase that we had, lighten the load, lighten everything up, brighten it. We're ready to all have a lot more love and truth and beauty, right? Instead of all this craziness. So food frequencies, yeah, Food frequencies, man. Let's see, what do we got here? Cosmic intelligent waves. The adamantine particles activating your biology, as well as the light body being raised up to 40 some days. Yeah, listen to what your body needs, definitely. So just the frequencies. So that's what we're getting into, like the electric universe. We're getting into the bioelectrics of everything, and starting to try to think about it in that way. Everything's a morphogenetic field. So thinking about, well, what kind of things would I ingest into my biological body? Wouldn't I want higher frequency foods, so that I'm trying to get higher frequency so that I can get my cognitive ability going, so that I can feel healthy and feel alive, right? Instead of, all the bad like processed foods and fast foods. There's like hardly any energy in that. It's actually deadening is what it is, and it deadens your cells. So breathing deeply, that's a natural oxygen therapy right there. And the food frequencies, go get yourself some fresh kale, arugula, spinach, leafy greens. Make a salad with all kinds of different, they're awesome. Yeah. And okay, I just wanted to leave you with that. I just want to leave you with thinking about frequencies, food frequencies, cleaning up your pineal gland, decalcifying it from the fluorides and the heavy metals, so you can open this up and have some more senses going on. It's what's meant to be, actually. You're gonna really, once you start to awaken and have that Kundalini awakening, or as we, say, the starseed activation or whatever, it'll be called something different in the future. It'll be called photonic, something. Anyways, once you start having that, you can really, it opens you up to more source code and more love in your heart. Stay hydrated, my friends. We are sovereign. We are free.